Hello, and thanks for stopping by. Today we'll be discussing how to get the Uptime widget in AwesomeWM. And so what the Uptime widget does is that it tells you how long it's been since you booted into your computer. And the way that we're going to get this is that we're going to go to WeBar, and if you don't know where WeBar is, you should see something called Menu Bar Configuration, Keyboard Map Indicator and Switcher, and then WeBar. Next, we're going to scroll down, and I want to show you my power widget. And the reason I'm showing you my power widget is because at one point in time, I did not have enough room in my WeBar to place the uptime. So what I did was I took my power widget and I put it in as a tooltip. So basically what I did was that I set my power equal to webox.widget, and in curly brackets I set the text to a power button, and then the widget was webox.widget.textbox. And then I set a local variable called myPower_tooltip, and I set it equal to awful.tooltip. And in curly brackets I put objects was equal to myPower, which it goes back to this variable here. And then I set a variable called timer_function, where it equals a function, and we returned an io.popen. And so we put in the entire command, and then at the end we stuck a colon, read, and in parentheses and double quotes we put an asterisk A. We ended the function and we closed off the curly brackets. And I didn't go into detail about this command because I'm going to do that whenever we're discussing how to make it into a widget. I was just showing you your options as to where else you could put this code, because some of you may be like me and you've got too much stuff in your WeBar, which means you need to come up with a solution to fit in everything that you want in your WeBar. Hence, tooltips. But like I said, we're not talking about tooltips. We're talking about how to make this into a widget. So the way we're going to make this into a widget is we're going to create a variable. We're going to call it myUptime, and we're going to set it equal to awful.widget.watch. And in parentheses and curly brackets, we're going to put in double quotes bash, comma, double quotes dash C, comma, and then in double quotes, we're going to put uptime dash P. And so you can leave this as it is and just have uptime dash P. But if you're like me and you see this command in action, you're going to think, wow, I really need to format this into something that I actually like. So what I did was I piped it into awk, and in single quotes and curly brackets, I printed uptime and then put $2. And $2 is the amount of hours. And then I stuck in a 2 upper, and in parentheses, I stuck in a substring, and in that parentheses, I stuck in $3. And $3 is the word days. And then we put comma 1, comma 1. And what we just did here was we made the first letter of that word uppercase. And then what we did over here was that we made another substring, and in parentheses, we put $3, comma 2. This leaves off the first letter of the word and gives you the rest of the word. And then when you combine the words together, you get a word with an uppercase letter at the beginning. And so $4 is the amount of hours. And then we're going to do the same thing with the 2 upper and substring, except we're going to replace $3 with $5. And $5 is the word hours. Then we're going to put $6, which is the amount of minutes. And then we're going to do another 2 upper substring, replacing that $5 with $7, which is the word minutes. We're going to close off all of that and then put a comma 1. And that 1 is our interval. We want this to go off every 1 second. And then you'll come all the way down here to where it says s.mywebox:setup. And whether it's the left widgets, the middle widgets, or the right widgets, you're going to stick in your variable myUptime and then put a comma, save it, and reload awesome. Now you should have the uptime widget. And with that, we have come full circle. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in the next video.